We hello. Do I sound like extra energetic today? uh, I think in general I feel mostly about the same, but um, lately in these last few days, I have actually been uh sorry, let me yeah, I have been getting really. I'm not sure if I can say that I'm obsessed, but there has been quite a strong interest in finding out more about Epic the musical. I actually heard one of the songs quite a while back, um, and I did not know a single thing about the entire musical or the characters the story was based on. Nothing at all, besides that one singular song, which is No Longer You. Uh, and it was only until recently that I ended up deciding to give the entire musical a chance. Because I was always, like, it was always living in the back of my mind thanks to No Longer You. I just never bothered to actually check it out until just a few days ago, and yeah, that's all that has been going on in my earbuds the last few days. I mean, for one, it's really long. I think I was like, what? How long is the whole thing? Let me see. The whole thing is 2 hours and 23 minutes. So that is not something that I will ever sit my butt down just to watch in one go. Never. Um, but thankfully, all of the songs, like the entire set list, is actually up on Spotify. And so, yeah, while I'm outside working, that is that is when I decided to just, you know, listen to the whole thing because I don't have to pay a whole lot of attention, uh, to whatever's going on. But at least for yesterday and today, when I was listening, I have tried to pay more attention to the lyrics and all because that seems really important in this whole thing. And I have really, really enjoyed the storytelling and everything, which was quite unexpected for me because musicals have never quite been my thing, and it still isn't. Like, I'll be completely honest. Even though it sounds like I'm absolutely gushing over the musical, uh, the large majority of the songs are still not my cup of tea, and so yeah, it's not like I would have every single song on repeat, like I usually would do with songs that I really like. But the more I pay attention to the lyrics and the overarching story, the more I have come to really appreciate, the lyricism, the uh, the way that the lyrics and melodies kind of get referenced and uh, kind of flip between different characters.
Good to see you again.
If that makes any sense at all.
Gotta go. Cooking emergency.
Because, well, there are a few that I've noticed. One that I noticed today was how in the very first song, when Odysseus mentions Penelope's name, Penelope, that, what is that called? A motif? I think. Like just a melody about Penelope's name itself. And that is how he has always, like throughout the entire musical, that is how her name has always been said. Every time her name comes up, it's always da 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 da. And yeah, that has been like synonymous with her name and character at some point throughout the whole musical. And then towards the very end, at the last saga, there is one song where it is sung from Penelope's perspective. And in that song, the very first notes played on some kind of violin was da 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 da, and I thought that was really, really cool. Because I mean, it's not like I noticed the first time. I only got it on like the second or third time I listened. But how do I put this? It was almost like foreshadowing, or like just a cool little detail that this song was going to be based on Penelope. And yeah, I found that really cool. And then there are also a lot of lyrics that get referenced throughout different songs in the different sagas. Like Poseidon's lines. What do you say? Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. That is like the standout line during his first confrontation with Odysseus. And then later on in the Vengeance saga, he repeats that same line in a much angrier way. And then in the same saga, when Odysseus flips the table in the battle against Poseidon, he uses that line against Poseidon. Like, that's so cool. And then there's also when earlier on in the musical, when Odysseus fights the Cyclops. 600 men, 600 in on. No, that's full speed ahead. What was it? Oh, 600 lives at stake. It's just one life to take. And that part is more about how Odysseus and his crew are just so determined to survive and everything. And like the reason they are there in front of the Cyclops to begin with is because they were looking for food after the Trojan War, and all 600 of their lives are at stake against the Cyclops. And so yeah, they felt like they had to defeat the Cyclops, which is why they said 600 lives at stake. It's just one life to take, the 600 being them and the one being the Cyclops. But in the exact same song, in the final third of that song, when the boss music comes in, that's the best way I can describe it. When the boss music comes in, and they reveal that the Cyclops has a club and can really fuck them all up, the Cyclops then flips those same lyrics against them. 600 lives I'll take, 600 lives I'll break. And then there's also another reference where earlier then, I believe Odysseus says something like, defeat is not allowed, which is like a way to corral the morale of his crew and all of that. But when it's the Cyclops turn in the song, he says escape is not allowed, which is I love it so much. And then another reference that I noticed upon listening, I think twice now throughout the whole thing, was in the same song "Survive," when Odysseus and the Cyclops were facing off, the one that I've been talking about in the last like 5 minutes or so. In the very beginning, the choir sings out the Cyclops' name. What were the notes? I think something like that, and like that was to kind of show the what's the word I'm looking for? How menacing the Cyclops is. And then later on, I believe it was in the last saga. It was either the Vengeance or the Ithaca saga, where, throughout all of the challenges that Odysseus has been through, throughout the whole musical, he has slowly become more merciless, more ruthless. He has become sort of like a monster himself. And when the choirs come in one of the songs, they sing his name in the exact same notes that they sung the Cyclops' name, which is so cool. It is such a cool detail, and like, I don't know, I found it really subtle, and so like all of these small little references and details and all of that has really drawn me into the whole musical more and more. And I mean, it's not like I know if there was an actual musical, like, a theater play sort of thing. I don't know if that was a thing. All I know is, all I know about the musical is through that Spotify playlist itself. So maybe there are additional details that I do not know of, but regardless of that, that is still really, really cool. And yeah, I ended up doing, like, looking a little bit into the story of the Odyssey itself. which is what the entire musical was based off of. It seems like the musical is an adaptation of the Odyssey, and the composer, I still don't know how to properly pronounce his name. I believe it's Jorge, because it's Spanish. Like, not Spanish in the sense that it's from Spain, but just like, whoa, what the hell is wrong with this? Sorry, let me catch this. What was it that Kenyatta wanted again? What trout? Cutthroat. Okay. Sorry, I saw additional details that I should have looked at. Found in Bahari Bay Rivers. Okay, let's go there then. What was I talking about again? Oh yeah, there were some quite significant changes to the story. I think particularly, at least the one that I am aware of is the Bag of Storms, because it looks like in the original story, it was quite early on into the story when Odysseus gets it, and his crew is actually still alive at the time. But yeah, the bag was supposedly given to him quite early on in the journey, probably like right after the Trojan War, by Aeolus. And then he ended up opening the bag too early, which was why his journey took so long, because opening the bag kind of pushed his ship wildly off course from Ithaca, and so that's why his journey back home took so long. But in the musical, it was given to him by Hermes instead, well after his entire crew has died, and only after he got out of Calypso's island. So that was a pretty significant change. And then also the contents of the bag is different as well, because in the original story, it seems like the bag is supposed to contain all of the violent winds, or just basically all of the winds, except for the westward wind that was supposed to lead him back home to Ithaca. And so opening the bag ended up releasing all of those big storms and pushing his ship really far off course. But in the musical, the bag supposedly contains Poseidon's song specifically. I do not quite understand that part, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe the details are in the actual musical itself, who knows? But yeah, during the second face-off against Poseidon, he apparently opens up the bag, and then that gave him the opportunity to defeat Poseidon somehow, even though opening the bag was supposed to permanently cut off his route back home. But then he somehow managed to defeat Poseidon and get Poseidon to manually call off the storm. I do not understand that, but that is the story. The song where they have their second face off though, I really like it. Like really. I loved Poseidon's voice in the song, I believe. What was it called again? Get in the water. Yes. It's so good. Get in the water. You can really feel the vengeance in Poseidon's voice, and I just absolutely loved it. I think I'm fishing in the wrong place. Maybe is it something about a river? So I guess it'll be somewhere closer to here. Oh yeah, that was one of the songs that really stood out to me in the whole thing. So there's that one, and then there was Full Speed Ahead, and there was Survive, which is his battle against the Cyclops. Polymeters, I believe was his name. And like I'll be completely honest, I didn't even know that Poseidon had a whole Cyclops as a son. I know nothing about Greek mythology. Like to be completely honest, still can't even really tell the difference between Greek and Norse mythology. I still don't know who belongs to which one, how to tell them apart, and all that stuff. So yeah, I really didn't know that Poseidon had any son at all. No, that's not true. I thought that Perseus was his son because I remember Poseidon making a pretty big entry in Percy Jackson, and I guess I just kind of assumed that Poseidon was Percy's father because you know they both control water. Wait, I can't fish here. What? Here maybe? Yeah. But yeah, with Percy's like, affinity for water and everything, I thought Poseidon was his father, but it seems like that's not the case. Uh, I forgot. I forgot who's his father already. I looked it up not too long ago, and I forgot. Ah, I'm gonna look it up again after I finish this catch because I'm gonna die if I don't know. Who was the father of Perseus? I must know. Okay. Father of Perseus. Son of Zeus. Zeus? Really? Isn't Zeus like all about the lightning and thunder? Oh, okay. I see why I thought. Uh, why I thought Percy Jackson is the son of Poseidon, because he is the son of Poseidon in the Percy Jackson universe. I see. Okay. Okay. That makes a lot more sense then. So then is the original Perseus, like, does he have control over the thunders and storms also? I'm not reading all that right now. I might do that later after the stream. But yeah, thanks to Epic the Musical, I have been a little. I gained quite a strong interest in like finding out about all this Greek mythology stuff, which is cool. I genuinely never thought that I would ever have an interest in any of these. But yeah, the musical was able to tell the story in a really compelling way for me, and that really gained my interest. And so here we are, learning about Odysseus for the first time, his whole journey and everything. Hey, cutthroat trout. That's exactly what I wanted. But yeah, I feel really bad for Odysseus, at least in the context of the musical adaptation. Like, he went through a lot of shit. Like, a lot of shit. And it is really rough. Oh hey, it's like, oh, I can get it. Let's go. I like that it has its own sound effect when I bonk on it. Ooh. Nice. I thought that was a way back home. Talk to Hasian. Okay, let's run all the way back. But yeah, by paying attention to all the lyrics, it has taught me quite a bit about the story, even though the adaptation has made quite some changes. It was a really interesting story. I still have no idea about why the Trojan War was a thing, but I did find out that that is where the term Trojan horse came about. Because apparently there was like, so Odysseus, to my knowledge, is supposedly some kind of war strategist or something like that. I don't think I can pass through here. No. Yeah, he was supposed to be some kind of war strategist or tactician, whatever you guys call it. And to get into the city that they were at war with. He made up a gigantic wooden horse as like a sort of gift for them, I guess, under the guise of a treaty or some peace gift thing. But inside the big wooden horse were Odysseus and his men. And so when the people of the city accepted the gift, they waited until probably nightfall to come out of the Trojan horse and blasted the gate open and took over the city. Something like that. It's probably not 100% correct, but it should be somewhere there. And so that's where the Trojan horse came about. And then from there, it becomes the story of his journey back home, which is the story of the Odyssey. The whole battle of the Trojan War took only one saga. I think there were only like 4 or 5 songs. So that was cool. And then he meet no. I think he probably met Athena a long time ago. The event's over. Yeah, I think he met Athena before the Trojan War. Who knows? There was one song dedicated to like them meeting and how Athena trained him, which is maybe why he became so good as a tactician and everything. Probably, I don't know. But there's that. And then afterwards, because of the war itself, wait, Seki.
Goodbye.
Yep. Yeah, because of the war itself, sorry, let me finish this. That toy does seem familiar. It resembles the one Tao lost a few days ago. Take it to the village healer chain. Yes, what? Okay. It's not even dirty. Algae has its uses. Okay, I found this float battery. I wonder how many are out there, why Tao has chosen this one. Did I already? Wait, who's his mother? Why do you want to go inside the temple? Sure.
Do talk a lot.
Oh, chain is just nice over here.
Be of service today.
Have you anything to clean this ball? Chased it around so ferociously and you fell into a chapa burrow. These ones are especially territorial. One might consider them feral. But Hasian put a swift end to it all. May those chapas rest in peace. Okay. Clean ball.
Well, child of Embra.
Speak quickly.
Wait, was I? Oh, I was supposed to give it to Tao. Okay, there you go. Oh. So cute. Yay. He's hungry. So cute. He's like almost like a fox dog thing. But yeah, after I think I was only talking right after the Trojan War, right? Yeah, because war is so resource intensive. Odysseus and his crew ran out of food, basically, and they had to run around to find food. And the first place they got to was this, I guess it was an island that had these people or creatures that are called the lotus eaters. And apparently the lotus that they feed on, I assume they give some sort of like hallucination or stuff like that, but it basically messes with your mind. And so they asked the lotus eaters about where they could possibly find food, and they pointed towards a different place which they call Scary Cave. And I guess Odysseus and his crew just didn't pay attention to the scary part. When they mentioned the food, and so they went towards it, found a lot of sheep which they could use as food, and from there, they did try to take the sheep. I believe they killed a few, because there were so many that could feed the entire fleet. And from there, we find out why it is called the Scary Cave, because the Cyclops appears, and he is very angry about the fact that they killed the sheep, because the sheep belonged to him, and they also apparently killed his favorite sheep out of however many there were. And Odysseus tries to be like, I guess in the beginning he was more like he had a more cheerful and cheeky kind of personality. Like, whoa, we're not here to cause any trouble. We were just looking to get food. We didn't mean any harm, And he tried to negotiate with the Cyclops, offering, because he realizes that he ended up causing some harm, even though unintentional. He tries to exchange their safety for apparently the world's best wine or something like that. And the Cyclops takes it, and part of his dialogue was like, for this gift I have one reply, and then Odysseus is like, I'm so glad we see eye to eye. And yeah, the Cyclops then begins to say, yes, something like, in exchange for this gift, you shall be the last man to die. And the music just cuts off there. It's so ominous. I love it. So yeah, from there the battle takes place, blah blah blah. They try to find the Cyclops. The Cyclops brings out his club and fucks up the crew, however many he killed. And then they somehow brought the Cyclops down by his heel. No. Odysseus secretly spiked the wine with the same lotus fruit thingy. and manages to bring the Cyclops head down to their level, and they ended up blinding the Cyclops. I think they basically poked his eye and yeah, just blinded him. And as they were about to kill him, Athena's voice pops into mind, like telling Odysseus that what was it? Make sure that the job is done. Basically to always make sure that you kill the enemy so that they never come back for you. Like that was her teachings, I assume. And Odysseus said no, and decides to spare the Cyclops even though they blinded him. And originally he didn't give his name to the Cyclops. He told the Cyclops specifically that I am nobody, but maybe while he was high on the adrenaline of the victory over the Cyclops or something, and the relief that came with knowing that they were victorious and now can sail away safely, he turns back to shout at the Cyclops, remember me, I am the king of Ithaca, Odysseus, remember this name. And so the Cyclops did remember his name. And remember I said that the Cyclops was the son of Poseidon. So the Cyclops ended up telling Poseidon about Odysseus. And now, in the Cyclops' place, Poseidon comes to fuck out Odysseus. And they somehow manage to get away from him. And then they come across Circe. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, but she's some sort of enchantress. She turned some of the crew into pigs and such, so that his crew lost more people. And then after that, they came across the sirens, and maybe over there they lost a few. And then who did they come across? They came across someone who then pointed them towards the underworld to find a prophet who was supposedly there to tell them how to get home. And then after the whole journey in the underworld, they come back up, and was it? No, I think here is where they met the sirens, because he got the info from the sirens that the way back home means that they will have to travel through the lair of Scylla. And then when they got to the lair of Scylla, I guess Odysseus was just exhausted from the long journey and didn't end up, coming up with one of his great plans and all of that. And he ends up sacrificing 6 of his crew members. They had a very tight bond with each other. They were basically family and brothers. And so with the sacrifice, no, not willing, it's just the fact that Odysseus chose to sacrifice basically who was supposed to be family, the rest of the crew turned against him. And they were rightfully angry about it. Why didn't you come up with a plan like you did when we fought the Cyclops? Why did you choose to betray our brothers like that? And they had a fight and ended up on the Sun God's island. And mind you, they were still hungry. And so on the Sun God's island, there were cows. And oh, this is another point where there's another reference, because in the Troy saga there's a song named Just a Man, and it is where Odysseus I think he refused to kill the target because it was still a baby, and like somebody warned him about how the baby was going to grow up to become a man of revenge and stuff like that. And Odysseus said, "I'm just a man." And so in this place, in the Sun God's Island, because they were still hungry, and Odysseus did warn the crew that those cows are sacred, do not eat them or kill them, or else the sun god is going to come after us. And then I believe it's like one of his right hand men. He was like, "I'm also just a man," and kills one of the cow, I guess for food. And from there, the sun god fucks them up again. And I believe the sun god is Helios. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, because to appease his own wrath about having his cows killed, he then gives Odysseus an ultimatum, because he's the captain of the whole crew, right? Either you die or your whole crew dies. And so at this point, Odysseus is already really, really fucked up, and you can hear the pain and hesitance in his voice, because throughout this entire journey back home, his one greatest goal was to return home to Ithaca and meet his wife Penelope again. And so with this ultimatum, and with him being completely exhausted and utterly worn down and everything, he ends up sacrificing his entire crew, which then further fucks him up mentally, probably. And yeah, after he gets away from the sun god, I believe he already didn't have a ship at this point because he got fucked up by the thunder, and he ends up drifting onto Calypso's island, where Calypso kind of effectively holds him hostage, because she was left stranded on the island as, I think, a punishment for like 100 years all alone. And I obviously throughout that whole 100 years she was very lonely. And then now that a man has come onto the island, washed up on her place, she believed that he was her prayers answered, and then effectively kind of love bombed him and kept him there under the delusion that if she just loved him enough, he would love her back and all that stuff. And then Athena ended up stepping in and helped Odysseus get off the island, which is where I believe Hermes told him how to get home or something like that from Calypso's island. And then once he was close to home, Jesus, that scared me. Oh, anyway, when the shore of his kingdom was in sight, here is where Poseidon comes back, because this is in the Vengeance saga, and Poseidon is saying things like, "I've been waiting all this time for the perfect time to strike, when your home is so close to you, and I will raise the tides so high that all of Ithaca will die, and I will create tidal waves so profound that both your wife and your son will drown. That is, unless you choose to die. And so, they get into a whole fight. I do not understand how Odysseus won, but he did. And then, so he's finally back on his island, his kingdom, country, whatever Ithaca is, only to find out that his own people had long thought that he was dead, and they have been trying to get to find a new top man who would then marry Penelope, who's his wife, and because they think that Odysseus is long dead, if they kill his son, then Penelope is all alone and helpless, right? Then they could have a way with her and everything. So all he came back to was betrayal by his own people, and throughout his own journey, like I mentioned earlier, he became more ruthless, he became more merciless, he was just tired. All he cared about was finding his own family at this point. And so all of those people who have done him wrong in his own country, his own people, he fucking slaughtered all of them. It's so good. I don't know, I guess I just have this thing for when stories take a really, really dark turn. I love it when the characters suffer and we go through their suffering with them. And I suppose that is partly the reason why I really like Attack on Titan so much, because Eren is kind of like that also. In the beginning, he was so full of, well, I guess to begin with, he was already full of hatred and very, like, a very angry kid and all that. But he was so full of ambition and passion towards his goal of killing all the Titans, and then slowly throughout the story, when he learns more and more about the truth of everything, he slowly becomes more and more fucked up. He suffers a lot and he becomes broken by the end. I love those kinds of stories so much. Shit. It looks like I have accidentally just yapped about Epic the Musical for like pretty much the last hour. Shit. I did not mean to do that. I was supposed to play the game. But the whole musical is so good. The story is so good. And I guess it's quite inspiring also. I suppose it helped me sort of realize that a musical is kind of that bridge between music and storytelling. It's like that kind of fusion between the two of them. Because while the characters are doing things in like a more sing-song way, singing isn't really all they're doing, They still have their own like acting going on and like regular dialogue, more or less, with the music accompanying them. And yeah, I guess I just felt that was really, really cool. And it's kind of inspiring. I like that. I still have my own EP that I genuinely have not been able to hear anything about. So it's not like I've made much or any progress at all with the EP. But it's things like this that, help me realize that, hey, maybe my own ideas aren't so terrible after all. Like, it's a good direction. I just need to have the skills to do it and stuff like that. It is something that there will be people that enjoy it and all. So yeah, I'm actually quite happy that I ended up giving the musical a chance. And yeah, hopefully that kind of helps me get more ideas for my own EP. Even if not, it does. How do I put this? Oh, the ads are running. It does help me. Like, it puts the idea inside my head of doing something more orchestral again, including more choir again, which is something that I have been doing lately with my music. That was the latest one with Antonio's funeral. Shit, I don't even remember what songs I have put out lately. What have I put out? There was Antonio's funeral. There's Forgotten Memories, the one where I got inspiration from Near Automata. That no, not Daytime Duet. I remember there was at least one more that I put choir in. What is it? Oh, I did release Water not too long ago, so. Secret Sanctum. Yes, I'm still really happy with that one. But yeah, just a more orchestral with choir seems to be something that I am leaning towards to right now. And so yeah. Maybe that is what I will, end up rolling with my EP. But who knows? I still kind of have a draft for one of the 4 songs, but it is in no way orchestral at all. So if I do end up going that route, I might have to just, redo the whole thing, which I'm not exactly keen on doing. But if it's necessary, I might. Who knows? I have talked way too much so far in the stream. Really needed to drink water. My voice is already tired. Ah. Ah. Okay, the ads are done. The VOD for this stream is going to be so weird. People are going to see like almost 1 full hour of like static imagery of me being right here. It's fine. I'm having fun just learning more and more about the musical. All of those details are so fun to find. And I guess I just needed a place to yap about it. But yeah, I guess from now I'm gonna try to focus more on the game. Okay. Fisherman's Brew. Buffs fishing reticle size for a short time.
I am not practiced in conversation closing rituals.
Interesting. Okay, where is... Ah, she's sleeping. Why does Ashe have something for me? Why is that? Why do I need to speak with her? Come to think about it, I still don't know how long one in-game day translates to. Is it like about an hour?
Make yourself useful.
That rascal. What's this? Completely ruined. She's not happy with Tao. I stayed up on the stoop to wait directly for people delivery, and he jumped right out of the bushes and snatched it away as Orny was handing it to me. Can you train in Bloomhound? They're smart enough to understand speech. He's just flaunting them on purpose. I've seen you sliding up to that scoundrel. Find out where he is keeping the rest of the papers before I ban him from the town. Okay.
Leave me to my duties.
I guess. Talk to Hasian about Tao. He's already back in Bahari Bay. We're doing lots of running around this stream. Oh, you have mail. You have mail. What's the other symbol? Does that mean someone's at my house? Like one of the NPCs? That's what I assume at least. No, he juked me. God damn it. No. Oh well. Oh yeah. She's still asleep. I forgot that I wanted to give her the trout. Oh well. She'll wake up eventually. But yeah, I still haven't even watered my plants yet. Ah, you can find the newspaper here. Somewhere. Is this it? Yeah. Talk to Hasian about Tao. Where are they? Nice. Nice. Ah, that's the elder one. I need to hit it one more time. There we go. Oh hey, that looks pretty. I can't cut down this tree though, unfortunately. My axe is too weak. Anyway.
I don't have time for this.
Tao got his ball back. Oh, and Jane told me to say hi. Tao seems happier since he's getting his ball back. Hopefully he won't lose it again. Let's see. Was that a rare smile? Tao is not my dog. Plumehounds are independent creatures. This partnership is an honor, not an expectation. Actually, she seemed pretty upset. That's not a rare occurrence, no. You know what? That's fair. If you're really set on finding the newspapers, put some of those meager tracking skills to work. Tao's paw tracks are quite distinct. You'll be able to find something, try Bahari. I already found it though. Not by following the tracks, but more so just guessing where it could be. Where's the way back? Is that a Cerna? Yes, it is. No. Why do you run away from me? Oh, damn. Nice. That was a good shot. Okay, where's the other sun up? I only have 13 arrows left. No! Is that it? Yeah. I always don't realize, exactly how many arrows I'm using. I'm just kind of shooting them like they're free. Which should not be the case, but I do anyway. Okay, let's see. Durability is still not too bad. Kenyatta should be awake by now. Should. Can I befriend Tao? Has someone been a bad boy? You know, it's so cute. I wonder if giving meat is a good idea. Hey, nice. So I can befriend Tao. That's very good to know. Does that mean that if I befriend him enough, I can actually take him away from Hasian? I like that plan. I don't particularly like Hasian anyway. We'll see what
Why are the
happens.
hours ticking by so slowly?
Mom's in a bad mood today. Steer clear? I steer clear of her anyway. Have you seen a garden mantis? Interesting. Chop. What's this supposed to be? Oh, my days? Oh, it's when I eat this kind of stuff, which means I love it.
Ugh, back to being bored.
Sick. Okay, where is Ashe? Where's the grumpy old woman?
Oh, what is it?
Found the missing newspapers. Some of these might be salvageable. Town owes you quite a bit of gratitude. I suppose I owe you payment for a job.
Come speak to me again after you've done something.
I don't want to. What else do I have to do? Flowstones to Zeki. Could I request for something? So what difference does it make exactly to request for a bar versus the copper? Because 10 copper ore, you only use the ore anyway when you smelt. And this gives you 2 bars. So I'm not sure why anyone would request for the ore itself. Anyway, maybe let's request iron bars. 1 hardwood? Maybe. Let's see what happens. Let's head home for now. Because I still need to water my plants, and then I also probably need to just, clear out my inventory. Maybe I'll sell all of them. It's not like I need the fishes anyway. Oh hey, Tao! You are the one in my home. What is it? With you and you alone. Drop something heavy by your feet and then looks up at you. He looks ready to head out. Oh, hey, that's nice. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, I already did that. So, we can probably sell all of these fish. And I cannot sell that, unfortunately. Any other fishes I don't need? I guess I can sell those. And then I can choose to trash that. Because I don't need it. Neither do I want it. I have enough. And now we get to harvest everything. Yay! Oh. No, one plot is gone. No! Make worms. Do I want to make more? No, I will sell the fertilizers. Fuck it, you know? Maybe I'll put the 5 in there. Just to make it so that the numbers are nice. And then let's water the plants. So it only waters the adjacent plants, it seems like. Yeah, the 4 corners. So like the regular sprinkler in Stardew Valley. Got it. Oh, but the trees are watered alone. Okay. It's interesting to see how those two trees kind of wound up together. Ah, I can cut this one down, but this? Nope. Oh well. He's fine. Shit. I remember I still haven't recorded that soundbite yet. Fuck! I forgot. No. Sure. I guess I'll toss all of that in. And we have a silver bar. No idea what I'm gonna use that for, but it's there, I guess. And then in the shipping bin, I get 1k. That's good. Is there anything else I can sell? Oops. Didn't mean to click that. I always right click by accident. Oh, I guess I don't need that fertilizer. Plushies. All of these cannot be sold, I think. Gatherables can. I guess I don't. Well, it only sells for 1 gold, so I'll keep it. Quartz. Yeah. I guess stone bricks are nice to sell, but I probably need a lot, so maybe not. What about all these gems though? I don't know if there's anything I can do with them. Pose. We. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything for me to sell. Do I need this many worms? Probably not. Mm, quality fertilizer. We have repair kits that I could make. Standard arrows. I mean, hey, item request. Yay. I could. I think I'll just make a bunch of. Where's the repair kit? Where's the repair kit? Where? There you go. I'll just make a bunch of repair kits. And then. Oh, nice. I can carry so many. And then I'll just do a lot of fishing, I suppose. That just seems like, the easiest way to earn money. So I suppose it'll be a mostly fishing stream for today because I need a lot of money. I do also want to go back into the sewers because I want to play the mini game just for fun. And also because I have a quest there, but whoops. Yeah. Okay, nice. Orange blue gear. If I tried to hide the line. There's another catfish. I wonder if the perfect catch does anything. Like I was waiting. Everybody's waiting for me. I feel like I've listened to the song a lot, but I do not remember the lyrics. 600 men. Ah, no more perfect catch. You. Oh, and I still have 100 worm. Does it only get used up when I fail a catch? Is that how it works? Nice. Mirror cup. You know, maybe I could just go straight to the sewers. Potentially. I got nearly 2k. That is sick. I shall repair. You know what? Fuck it. Repair everything. Fuck it. Let's go to the sewers. Let me mark it on the map so that I know where to run. I think it's here. And then while we run there, quest. Yay. Is it that we can only make 4 requests a day? Because that does not seem like a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Yay! Another one. Yay! Yay! That's so nice. I guess that's the whole reason for the request system, right? What's that? Yes! Yes! There was a big copper. Let's go! Bonk. Another big copper. Bonk. 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 Sick. Oh. Lotus. Why not? Oh, and I also got some emerald. Nice. Penelope's waiting for me. Okay. Fishy. Fishy. Oh, whoa. What was up with that? Is it just like too high level for me? Sick. Hey, look at that. He gets like a lotus below his feet. That's so cool. I wonder if that's when he stands AFK for a while. Waterlogged boot. Dun, dun, dun. I don't even see my own popper. Ah, shit. Ah, okay. Ah, that's interesting. Okay, I see how to do. I see why. There's a reason to not pull now. I was so confused why my fishing rod HP was going down. Even though the bobber is well within the cursor. Sick. These should give me a fair bit of EXP. Ah! A fair bit of EXP and gold as well. This is common fish. Okay. I'll keep my focus topped up. What thing? More badfish. Very nice. It's kind of hard to see when I have one guy right in front of me. Sometimes blocking the fish. I wonder what's with all those other fishes that other people seem to be getting. Tab. Oh yeah, what does that I guess buff do? The one on the top left, can I see? Yeah. 10% reduction in hook time per stack. Hook time. What does that mean? Just the time it takes to get a bite? That's one of those special spots. I should aim for that. Nice. Oh wait, the thing is open. The mini game. sake. I wanna play the minigame. What am I getting? I can throw that. My cards are pretty fucked. I'm looking for another meat card at least. And one more noodle. Nice. I can take that. And I'll throw that away. Sure, I'll draw. What do I get? A veggie. Disgusting. Disgusting veggie. I want to take the dumplings, if I can. I know this person wants this. And they seem to want that. Unfortunate. Oh wait. No, I wouldn't have won. Oh, nice. I want that meat. I want this meat. And if I can get one more of this group, maybe from someone else, perhaps. Yep. Unfortunate. I just need one more from this group. No! For fuck's sake! No! Why isn't anybody giving out the grey color one? God damn it. Does everybody want the grey one? Or something? Sure. That's one! Let's go! As long as no one else takes it. Which, knowing my luck, there probably will be. No! Okay. Why can I not win? Why can I not win? Oh, they must all be different. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Why did you only put that out after I threw? Ah, god damn it. Okay, hold on. Since it is almost 9 o'clock, I will excuse myself for a bit and head off to go and brush my teeth and all that, and then come back for the last hour of the stream. So yeah, I will see you guys in a bit. Well, and I'll let the ads run also while I'm at it. So, whoop. I live. Yay! Okay, so the ads should be gone for a bit. This game is still going. Is it already over? Oh, there's one table here. Yay! We can play. Let's draw that. I don't need that. Okay, so now at least I have one set filled already. Oh, they yoinked it. That's rough. I guess sure. I'll throw that away. Why do they want everything that I need to throw away? I could grab the carrot. Sure. And I think it was Chrysalis that wanted it. No? No? Really? Okay. Oh, it was the person on the left. Oh, I got noodles. Noodle. I'll draw. Yeah, I don't need that. Why is someone laughing? Veggies, I don't need it. Nope, that's not the noodles that I want. Nobody wants. You know what? I'll take that. So that I at least have one set. And then I just need to get this. You know what? Fuck it. I'll take that. No. No. Oh. What do you mean in progress? What? Man, oh. I completely forgot about Zeki.
Zeki's got the best deals.
Chat with me. Flowstone delivery. It won't matter if they explode. Ah, sick.
Remember, Zeki's prices can't be beat.
Oh, okay. That's in progress, unfortunate. That's in progress, that's in progress, that's in progress. Why? I wanna play more of this mini game. Let me play. What happens if I auto start alone? Is that a thing? because I saw someone else alone at the table and it says in progress. I'm almost curious to find out. Can I auto start alone? 3, 2, 1. Boop. I can! Okay, that's sick. Oh, okay, so it's just like random fill-ins. I don't know, I want that. Guess I'll toss that away. I guess I can take that. And then I'll toss that away. Let's try aiming for, you know, a full 3 of a kind thing. What do we get? Oh, nice! Okay. Can we get there? Veggies, that's not what we want. I want an enoki mushroom. No, you know what? No! I swear to God, the enoki is gonna appear. One way or an oh, hey, I can take that. Let's draw that. Not what I want. Not anything that I want. Come on, I'm so close. You see, I fucking knew it. I hate my luck. I hate it so much. I fucking knew the enoki was coming. You see, they are just rubbing it in my face, I swear to God. I could have won already if I just didn't throw the enoki away. But if I didn't throw the enoki away, then the last one that I need will just never come. Never. Let's go! Let's go! I do not know what these are. Okay, it's time to fish. I think we get extra EXP for these special fishing spots, right? If I remember correctly. Oh, nice. I cannot see my bobber. Yay! Can I open it? Makeshift picnic table. I'm gonna get so many fishing levels. Oh. It just went whee! And there's a long one. Okay, so there seems to be like a almost standard pattern to the battery. Hold on. Okay, so a perfect catch seems to give a bit more EXP. So that's nice. But I keep getting this eel at the special spots. I wanna get that bat fish thingy, so I have some extra EXP. But nope. Doesn't seem like that's gonna be a thing for me. Bum, 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 bum. Tree. Nice. Okay, it is 5 AM in game. I think I'm gonna fish until probably when Kenyatta wakes up, so I can go and bother her for some extra friendship points. And then come straight back here. Fishing level 6, let's go. $62. That's probably the least I've seen. Damn. Hey, we got a chest. Let's go. For EXP. I guess that's still better than nothing. What if I tried to fish in that whatever forest it's called? The new one where it seems like it's a high level place. What happens if I fish there? Yay! We got a bad fish in the special thing. In the bonus spot. I guess I'll call it a bonus spot. Let's go! 106. Ouch. I'm realizing that I slowly pull down my mouse also while I'm reeling the fish in. Even though just left and right will do. I forgot to check the time, but it should be more than good enough. We have more than enough daytime to go and find and talk to whoever we want. Ah, it's only 6. I doubt she's even awake. Einar. Damn, I'm still so far away. Found around the lake in Kilima. Ah. Maybe I can go and find that. Why not? I think there is a different way out. If I'm not wrong. Here? Zeki's General Store. Oh, then that makes it a lot closer to our entry point into Kilima. Sick. Oh. Oh, okay. Hold on. Maybe I should return home. Just to put everything down. Well. Let's go and find a lake. Oh. Let's go find Einar, since there's a lake there. And then hopefully we can find that grasshopper thingy. The copper. Bonk. Any more big ones? Big boy copper? I guess not. Okay, maybe let's run around here, see if we can find the grasshoppers. Maybe. Oh. Nope, that's a dragonfly. Any grasshoppers? Grasshoppers. See that there's the flower. That's another dragonfly. I am not seeing grasshoppers. That's not a grasshopper. That's not a grasshopper. Well, I'll just talk to Einar
Do
first.
you wish to engage in fishing?
To celebrate, I have a new recipe. Fine rod. I need hardwood and I need iron.
Farewell.
Also, okay, yeah, it seems like we can only get like 4 a day. That's not a lot. But I suppose it is something that we just have to live with. Anyway, let's go and find seafood. Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Seafood. Why is she so far away from town? Why? No copper. Well, no big copper.
Getting ready for a big adventure?
The battery's repaired. I'm not sure if it counted as magic. Gina thinks they're keys to ancient human ruins. Are there any markings? A little flame over a door in Bahari Bay.
Yeah, where'd I put my hammer?
Oh,
Need something smashed?
is there something new? I see my boy around, I don't even know who he is. You ask him if he's coming home for dinner.
I'm starved.
I don't even know who a boy is. That's my boy. My boy. Oh, Hasian. Oogie. Oh, nice. I have to look for him for 2 quests anyway. Is there a lake nearby? I guess this would be the only lake. I'm pretty sure I have seen grasshoppers around though. But whether or not it is the grasshopper that Kenyatta wants, I don't know. I mean, that's a grasshopper. Common few. Oh, that's a cricket. Whoops. Well, close enough, you know. Those are more like ladybugs. Where's the grasshopper? Please, I just want a grasshopper. I see one. Hey. Garden leaf hopper? Is that the one? Garden leaf hopper? Nope. Garden mantis. Damn, okay. Looks like I have more searching to do. Any other grasshoppers around? Oh, nope. None of those are grasshoppers. Any... Why do I keep saying grasshoppers? It's a mantis, no? It's a mantis that spawns around the lake. So I'm hoping that I can just, find one. Maybe I need to read it properly. Just no garden variety mantis found around the lake. The lake. So you mean there's one? That's a lagoon. I mean, I guess this could be a lake. Maybe. I mean, I guess I could try. What did we find? Oh. I only have a bit of space. Wow, wow. The bugs are too small for me to notice anyway. Hey, it's Gina. Let's see. Any grasshoppers? Any mantis? Please. I just need a mantis. Please. It's not like there are even that many bugs around here. And my eyes are getting a bit tired. Not in the sense of like being sleepy, but I guess it's a bit more of being fatigued, I guess. What's this? Way home? Oh. Night Sky Temple. Was that the one that I was in? Whee! What's on D5? I have no idea. thought I heard a shiny thing. This should be the only lake, like proper lake. Well, I guess I could Google where to capture it. What's it called? Garden mantis? Was it? Garden mantis. Garden mantis. Wiki. Which one is Kilima Lake? That is not a lake. That is a whole fucking ocean. What? Okay. So what the map is saying is that this is the lake. That's bullshit. Okay. No wonder I felt like I saw them in a different place. Common view, cricket. Okay, let's search for our mantis friend then. I got rid of you. Thank you. I think that's the one. How many? What? What? That took way too many throws. Anyway. Kenyatta! My inventory is full. What's with all this thing about D5? Flower location? Wonder what that's about. Oh. Interesting. So is this like some sort of special phenomenon? I can throw that away. Oop, oop, oop. Oh. Oh, so I can just collect them anyway. Interesting, but I can't collect the sun drop because I already have a full stack. Okay, sure, whatever. Kenyatta. How did you know that something bloomed though? I am curious. Kenyatta.
What's up?
Hello.
Uh,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
whatever. I was already leaving.
It's a daily, like, real life daily gifting. I keep forgetting. It's actually quite annoying. Because I just want to give.
You're here, so I may as well help.
Your mom is headed to an... Okay. Wants to know if you're coming home from dinner. Will do. Okay. Oh, I guess since I'm here, might as well.
Need something smashed?
He'll be there. I forgot to mention steak.
Woo!
Hey, we got steak. Yay.
Stop by anytime.
Okay, I need to return. Because I'm overflowing with items. And I do want to sell all of these. Whoop, 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 whoop. Nice. I guess I can also sell that. Uh, whoop, whoop, whoop. What do I have to? Sick. Okay, let's toss all of these in. I think I'll bring that along. Um, hmm. I'm not sure what else to do exactly. Okay. I almost want to assume that the silver one will water the crops, like all the 8 adjacent crops, which would be really helpful. Prize wheel coin. Okay. What's this? Another one of these messages. Yeah, like I said earlier, I think my eyes are getting quite fatigued. So I think I am going to call it a night. It's a bit earlier than usual. But yeah, I think I do need to rest my eyes. So with that said, I hope that, thank you to everybody who stopped by. I do hope that all of you have a great day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you guys are. Stay safe, stay comfy, and I will see you guys again this Thursday. Wee.